dogs off to the woods. Gonna go have some fun. What's up here, huh? Just heard a stick snap. What is it, Jack? Somebody out here? Hello? Anybody here today? Today we finally got a little bit of clear skies. It's not raining. Yay! Gives me and the dogs here, there's Gabby and Jack, a chance to get out in the woods and do some exploring and hoping for more experiences. It's been pretty quiet around here, but then again, with all the rain we've had, it's been pretty difficult to get out in the woods. So today we're out here and we've picked a little spot on the hill above the trail. You can see the trail, let's see, right there. It goes down through the trees there. So we're just kind of sitting up here enjoying the view, and I've got a new story, a new report to share with you. So this report comes from a Greenwater local, somebody who wishes to remain anonymous. The report is a little disturbing, a little unsettling. I'm not sure that it's even a Bigfoot report, just something really bizarre that's happened to a friend of mine that was reported to me about a week and a half ago, and we've had several long discussions about it in the time since then. Ooh, something's moving down there. Not sure what. It was just a stick snap. Gabby saw it, heard it. Oh, I'm not seeing anything. I just heard a stick break. Interesting. Okay, so keep an eye on that while I'm talking. Me and Gabby both. Jack's a little oblivious. He doesn't notice much. So anyway, back to what I was talking about. This is comes from a Greenwater local, somebody who I trust. I have total confidence in the sincerity of this person, and whether you believe it or not is you're up to you. I can't tell you what to believe. I can only share the story and let you make your own decisions. But yeah, we've both agreed that this is something that has importance as far as validating other people's experiences, or even just being something that you lock away into the back of your mind, believe it or not, for future reference. Because when it comes to Bigfoot stuff, there's some weird things that happen. Not that this is specifically a Bigfoot report, because I honestly can't say that it is, other than it's just, well, something strange that happened in the woods. So anyway, this all started a couple of weeks ago. I was working at the store, and the witness had come in earlier in the day, and it was a nice day, one of the few nice days that we've had, and the witness was talking about heading up behind some of the locked gates. A lot of the land in Greenwater is private land, and it's accessible by permit only, and there's only a few drive-on permits that include the key to get behind the gate, and the witness has one of these permits. So thinking that the season's growing short, it's not going to be much longer to be able to get in there and make use of this access, the witness was thinking about taking a drive and just doing some exploring, and we talked about that earlier in the day, and I didn't think much more about it. So later on that afternoon, I got a message from the witness, and I'm going to read the message to you with permission from the witness. This, I think, will relay the gist of the story and how it affected the witness at the time. There's going to be a few things that, for the sake of keeping Barb and Gabby a family-friendly channel, I'm going to have to bleep a few things. I'm going to read it as it was written, other than using bleep for a few of the words, which I'm going to leave in there as bleep because I think it helps to convey the state of mind that the witness was in right after this event happened. So here we go. Had decided to head home, got turned back around and put in 4 low to head down, going about 5 miles per hour. What the bleep is that green dot on my passenger side mirror? Is it some kind of sticky dot? No. Why didn't I notice it before? Who put a sticky green dot on my mirror? Why is the sticky dot getting bigger? Wait, that dot is moving. Holy bleep. Coming closer from behind on passenger side of gravel road. What the bleep? Wait, that's not a green dot. It's some kind of tree with round leaves. What the bleep? That bleeping tree is bleeping running and I can see it in rearview mirror too. Holy bleep, how the bleep is a tree running? That tree is seriously running and it is going to jump on the back of the bleeping Jeep. Holy bleep, no bleeping way. Strong impulse to roll up dog's window and haul butt, but window motor broken and in 4 low, Jeep's max speed is about 10 miles per hour, so I just watched this bleeping tree getting closer and I'm trying to drive just steady at 5 miles per hour and be cool, but there is a bleeping tree chasing me, and I don't know if it's a playful and nice running tree or a pissed off and not nice running tree. Made a 90-degree left turn, and the tree stopped in the middle of the turn, squatted down, and watched me until I was out of sight. I won't repeat this or tell this story to anyone for your ears only. If I hadn't already learned about their cloaking abilities, I'd be stymied, but having watched the cloaker video 5,000 times, I feel confident that this was a cloaked friend. My best guess would be 6 feet tall and extremely athletic, squatted in the turn in the manner that a gorilla would typically squat. What a bleeping trip! I was back up on the hills behind Greenwater, 10 miles from the gate. And yeah, we'll leave it at that as far as location goes. Okay, so there was a few more messages between us, and then the witness follows up with a running tree that was shaped like a man-shaped tree with round leaves. Head, arms, torso, legs, man-shaped, but a bleeping tree. That ran. That started out as a floating green dot moving towards me. Jack's digging himself a stump. Oh boy, Jack, you have fun there. After discussing this at length with the witness, here's a little more detailed explanation of what happened. Okay, so the witness got up onto this logging road into this area about 3 miles from the area where it happened and was still down low in the flatlands in a slightly regrown clear-cut area. The witness let the dogs out to play. They played stick for a while, noticed nothing unusual. The area where they played stick was not within visual view of the area where the event happened. So once the dogs had played for a while, they were reloaded into the vehicle and they continued their journey on up onto the hill. Okay, so anyway, they get turned around in 4 low, headed down the road. The green dot is on the side mirror. The witness states that, that they're confused. They don't understand why there is a sticky green dot on the mirror, not understanding how this could have been applied there. There's nobody around. Why wasn't this seen going up the hill? If it had been there, it just appeared to be a sticky green dot on the mirror. But as the witness was moving down the road, the dot appeared to be getting bigger as though it was getting closer. So this is becoming disturbing. This isn't just confusing, this is becoming disturbing. So at this point, the witness states that the green dot lost its perfectly round shape and at the top started to push upwards. There was a bulge coming from the top. And at the same time that this happened, the dot went from being just a solid plain green dot, it became leaf-like. And it was described to me as though leaves were fluttering in a breeze, flipping back and forth from a pale side to a dark side. That it was fluttery, is what the witness stated. And the edges of the circle were no longer perfectly defined as a circle. The edges were lost in the cover of these fluttering green leaves. So the bulge at the top comes up and becomes a head. Bulges along the sides come out of the leaves, and at the bottom become arms and legs of something that is in the shape of a humanoid and running, but rather than having any detail of feature, the only thing that can be seen are these fluttering leaves. So after it had morphed into this leaf person, from head to toe, there were no facial features, there were no hands visible, and there were no feet visible. It was nothing but, like I said, the stick shape, humanoid shape, arms, legs, torso, head of fluttering leaves running down the road behind the Jeep. What is Jack see down there? Huh? What do you see? I don't see nothing. You getting nervous, Gabby? Huh? Somebody down there? Who's down there? Okay, so once it had transformed into this human-like shape of leaves that was running behind the vehicle, the witness wanted to roll up the window on the passenger side where the dog was curled up sleeping and completely unaware of this. The motor was broken on that window and couldn't be done without stopping and manually reaching over to roll it up. The witness wanted to... What is it, Gabby? What do you guys see over there? I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there it is. There's somebody walking up the top. Okay. We're just going to sit here then. Yeah, the witness wanted to put up the window on the passenger side, was unable to because the motor was broken. There was a dog sleeping in the passenger side seat that was unaware of this. The other dog was also in the back of the Jeep, also unaware of this and sleeping. There's a dog carrier in the back of the Jeep, which allowed for only limited view through the rearview mirror. But most of this was seen through the side mirror, but also in the rearview mirror, somewhat. So the witness maintained the highest speed possible in the gear that the Jeep was in. Continued down the road. The leafy green person appeared to be gaining, and the witness at one point was fearful that this running leafy tree person was going to leap on the back of the Jeep. This did not happen. The witness came out of the trees on a 90-degree bend of the road. That was where the tree line was, and that was where the tree person stopped in the middle of the gravel road and squatted down and watched the vehicle until it was out of sight. And that was the last that was seen of the leaf person. The witness went back to this area the second day, the day after, to see if there were any footprints on the road, to re-examine the area. No footprints were expected to be found because the witness claims that although there were no feet or hands visible amongst the leaves, it did not appear that the running tree person was actually making contact with the ground, and no footprints were found along that stretch of road. There's one other little thing, well, actually two other little things that are kind of odd that happened. The next day, the witness, while examining the area, found a tree on the side of the road that appeared to be bent and twisted, and took a picture of it to show me, and actually two pictures were taken. I can't say that the bent, broken tree, twisted, was actually Bigfoot related or not. There's not enough detail in the picture. And also, it's right at the edge of the road where, snow could have bent it over the road, and somebody trying to pass through could have pushed it back or twisted it. But what's interesting is that of the two pictures that were taken just seconds apart from the same location of this bent tree, one of them has a strange blur in the photo. It's a little different, as though there may have been something, some sort of energy source, some light source, something that reflected something that caused a bizarre little image there. So anyway, the other strange thing that the witness reports is on the way back, just below the area where the event happened on the day before, the witness went around a corner on the road, and there was an elk, described as a very large cow elk, standing on the edge of the road. And normally the elk around here aren't very skittish. They just kind of step out of the way and watch you go by. This elk was reported as having ran off the road toward a large scrap pile log deck that was there. And the witness says the elk was witnessed taking a leap into this large pile of debris and disappeared. So the witness, being concerned that the elk had been startled and leaped into this pile where it may have fallen down in and broken a leg, the witness actually got out and looked and checked, and there was no elk in the pile anywhere. So witness states that the elk was not seen going over or around the pile, only making the leap into the pile, and then was just gone. Yeah, we discussed the possibility of shape-shifting. Was this a related event to the running tree person from the day before? All we can do on that is speculate, because we really just don't know. So anyway, I'm going to leave it up to you to decide whether this is something that you believe, something that you don't believe. The witness and my feelings won't be hurt either way. We realize that this is a pretty bizarre experience, but like I said, I have 100% faith in the validity of this story. I would just like to have a little more understanding, and the witness would like to have a little more understanding of it too. So if anybody else out there has any experiences that are similar to this that they would like to share, please do in the comments. You're welcome to, and know that anything you share on the Barb and Gabby channel is safe, that any rude or disrespectful comments will be deleted. So please don't hesitate to share your experiences with us, because, well, it's all about sharing and learning and figuring it all out. So anyway, I guess that's it for now, and y'all have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye. Shall we head back to the cabin? Huh? Are we ready? All right, let's go, kids. Look at the mess you made of that stuff, huh? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Which way are we going to go? We're going to go down here to the trail?